Hey guys, my name's Toms. We're here right beside the Luge and bobsleigh track in Sigulda, and today we're gonna perform wonders. How we're gonna do that? There's a big question in our community, which of one of these beasts is the best one for following in sports? So, as you know, Mavic Pro uses active track technology with a phone and a controller, as you have seen probably. And Airdog, on the other hand, uses a sensor fusion technology with a dedicated tracking device. So, to find out which one is the best, I'm gonna take this bike, I'm gonna make a track right here, right beside this luge, with a couple of obstacles, you know, like elevation changes and some obstacles in front, just to see how they perform in various situations. And hopefully at the end of this day, we're gonna find out which one of these drones is the best one.
So I created a route with a steep downhill section, tree line on the side of the track, and an obstacle in the front of the path. So first off, I launched the Mavic Pro only using the mobile app as the controller, and at the very start I already encountered issues with the computer vision. I kept trying and finally got to the first corner where I encountered the next issue. The Mavic just stopped at the corner and notified me that I'm entering a restricted area.
Aircraft entering restricted area. What is that?
After a while, I finally got to the conclusion that Mavic won't follow me more than 80 meters from the takeoff spot since I'm using the app as the controller.
This is tough.
Now I needed some assistance from my friends to tape the controller with the phone on the bike, and when that was done, I was ready to rock and roll. The beginning of the run was all nice and sweet. Even though I was going rather slow, Mavic couldn't maintain the altitude I chose. I got around the dreaded corner, which was an issue previously, and started to feel comfortable with the run. Then for no particular reason, drone took a slide to the right and ended up in the trees. As a bonus, my live feed went black on screen, and only with the help of my cameraman I got the drone out from the tree and could continue my run. Next up was the underpass, which Mavic had to clear from the top. I raised the drone to the safe altitude, but as I got under the passage, Mavic lost sight of me and couldn't regain the tracking point. I figured since I can't properly move the camera, I needed to get back closer to the drone. But getting the tracker back on wasn't such an easy task, since almost every time the drone lost me, I lost the live feed as well. So after a couple of tries to clear the passage, I gave up and manually flew over the obstacle and continued my run. After these two mishaps, I chose not to go around the last tower and took a shortcut to the finish line. The run took me 13 minutes and a lot of patience, but I got it done.
I'm not gonna do it again.
Next up was Airdog. I created a 3D line consisting of 10 points and tried to keep it similar to the path Mavic flew. Strapped my air leash on, gave a naughty look to the cameraman, and took off. I knew that since I predefined the path for Airdog, I could go a little bit faster because there was no consistent need to look back at the drone. It was getting a little bit late, so the shutter speed for my GoPro dropped a little, making the shot look a bit motion blurry. Finally, I could actually ride my bike on my made-up racing track, and I can't deny it felt great to relax for a bit. My run was over in 2 minutes, and I was ready to state my opinion about my experience.
So guys, we finally did it. We're right here with two of the babies sitting right here, and I must say these drones are two completely different things. If Airdog is meant for sports and following you and going down the hill and high speeds and pre-defining routes where you fly, then Mavic Pro is more for sceneries and filming some, cinematic shots and the stuff you probably have seen countless of times in videos on YouTube. These are two fantastic drones, but you must understand that it's like comparing apples to oranges. They're not the same. They can't do the same things. So at the end of the day, if you want to do sports and film yourself, Airdog is the way to go. If you want to film other people and occasionally film yourself walking with a dog by the beach, Mavic will do the trick for you.